color kids, this is Katie Carty Hiley from RainbowBrite.net. Welcome back to the Rainbow Land Museum and to something I've been waiting for not quite a year, but many months, and I'm super excited, has finally arrived. The Coleco mini arcade game is here! Okay, so this was a Kickstarter that Coleco did, I think it was last June, so yeah, definitely not a year. But it took a little longer, I think, than they foresaw to get it perfected because they wanted to send out a good quality product, and there were a couple of issues they ran into along the way, and they wanted to make sure they didn't just say, oh, good enough, and send it out. They wanted to actually make it better before sending it out. And I've kickstarted enough projects to know that that's perfectly normal, happens all the time, and I've definitely backed some projects that have been pushed back way longer than this. Like, I think one took like 2 years to get to me. So, yeah, a few months, that's nothing. Now, they have not sent out all of the games yet. So if you ordered yours and you haven't gotten a shipping notice or you haven't received your game yet, don't worry. What they've done is they had a few that were, I guess, perfect enough or perfect, whatever, that were ready to go. But they sent them only to the people who kickstarted at certain levels. So for those who got the limited edition versions, which is what I'm going to be unboxing here, for those who bought both the Rainbow Brite game and the Robotech game. So there were a few just like higher tiers that they started sending these out to, and then everyone else will get theirs once they get all the new parts back or whatever from the manufacturer that needed fixing. Something to do with plastics. I don't know exactly what, or I would tell you, but that's what the update said on Kickstarter. And if you did back the project, you can go on Kickstarter.com, look under your account, it'll show you all the projects that you've kickstarted, and just click on the Rainbow Brite or Coleco, whatever they called it, Coleco Evolved Kickstarter, and you can see all of the updates. And there's one from, I think, January 31st that talks all about what I just said with the whole shipping thing. So that's why I have mine, or one of mine. I actually bought both a limited edition version and a regular version, but I only have gotten the limited edition one so far. And look! I got number 2 out of 50! That's pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure, though, I was the first one to buy one of these, so I'm a little like, where's number 1? Probably the company kept that for themselves. I wouldn't blame them if they did. But if any of you got number 1, just like give me a shout out, give me a wave, let me know, because I'm just curious. Honestly, I'm not mad. I'm just curious. I know Renee at RainbowBrite.co got number 3 because she ordered hers right after I did. So yeah, it'll be just fun to see these numbers pop up. And I don't believe all 50 sold through the Kickstarter anyway. I don't know what they did with the remaining stock, or if they just didn't make 50. Maybe they only made the number that were ordered, which would actually make this even like 2 of, I don't remember how many were ordered, 30, 40, I don't know. Whatever the case, yeah, it's actually less than 50, but that's just a limited edition version. I've seen some people see images of this and go, wait, they only made 50 of these games? Oh my god. It's just the limited edition version that they made 50 of. The white regular version, there were like tons available. I don't think there was a limit on those, so if you wanted one, hopefully you bought it. And they also have, I guess this was just last weekend, had this at Toy Fair. So I'm sure they were shopping it around for retail stores to actually sell it through. So I'm hoping, not the limited one, but the regular one, I'm hoping will be available at retailers. I don't know which ones, Walmart or Target or Amazon, or I don't know how they or where they would be sold, but I'm hoping that someone will see the potential and actually pick this up so that more people can get their hands on it than just the ones who did the Kickstarter. So what's different about the limited edition version is it's silver instead of white, even though what's pictured here on the box is just the white version. They didn't do different box art for the different versions. So the box itself looks the same. I'll show it to you because it's really pretty. Super colorful. Got some gameplay screenshots there and some information on the back, which I have to point out something to you about in a moment because you know me, I notice all the details, and I'm super pedantic. And actually, I think Renee pointed this out to me, but I would have found it if she hadn't. It's super, it doesn't matter at all, but I just think it's funny. Instead of the King of Shadows, the big boss is the King of Darkness for some reason. And the other thing is that it's red. The red color kid is in the Tangle Forest, which we know from the beginning of Rainbow Land that Canary Yellow was in the Tangle Forest, not Red Butler. So probably just, you know, Red was just kind of in a cave with these like stalagmites, tights, whatever, keeping him there, and he couldn't squeeze through the cracks. Not as interesting of a thing as the Tangle Forest with the two-headed dragon and all that. But red's the first color, so I guess they just, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Really, Coleco, I'm not mad. It's just funny. But I had to point it out because that's what I do. I pick out all the tiny little details and let you know why they are different from what I may have expected. But I didn't really know what to expect. You know, we had seen a little bit of gameplay. No, let me take scissors to that. At the convention, was that a couple of years ago, I believe, that they did, where they had some of this up on display. And Renee and another fan went to that. I hate that I'm even opening this one. Like, I was expecting to get them both at the same time and just, like, keep this one unboxed forever since it's, you know, 2 of 50. It's super rare. But I don't have the white one yet, and I don't want to wait for it because I don't know when I'll get it. This side, the tape was already up, so that's why I just cut the other one. I'll leave that as is for the moment. I was hoping it would just peel off easily, but it was not coming quickly, so. And I'm rambling, as I do. Where was I even? I don't know. Yeah, we've seen a little bit of the gameplay, but we certainly haven't seen the entire thing yet. And I'm not going to be, at least I doubt, showing you any gameplay right now because I imagine this thing needs to be charged up before it can be used. But maybe it came with a slight charge. Sometimes products will do that. So here we've got the rules and the how-to or whatever. Cool step-by-step instructions. Yeah. See, again, they call him the King of Darkness. No, it's the King of Shadows. Where did y'all get that? Sorry, that's just funny. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, and then the stuff on the back here looks like the exact same thing that's on the back of the box. Okay. So it doesn't look super detailed or, you know, hard, if that's all the instruction needed to play. And I have played one of these, not Rainbow Brite, obviously, but when I was a kid, my brother had the Pac-Man Coleco mini arcade game, and we had many hours of fun with that thing. He still has it, actually. It still works, I'm happy to report, which is just cool. You know, something that old still works. Just speaks to the quality and the time, and here we go. Okay, they have this nice styrofoam squishy thing to hold it in place. And then the game. Okay. See, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this in silver, honestly. They did have, like, concept pictures, I guess, up, but through the pictures, you couldn't tell a big difference between the silver and the white, because they're not that far off. Whereas with the Robotech, it's like a dark blue, it's like a navy blue for their typical one, and their special edition is gold, which I would have thought make this one gold because it's more contrasty to white than silver is. But now that I'm looking at it, it's definitely silver. I think you would agree. That is not white at all. That's absolutely silver. And it's shiny silver. It's pretty. This is cool. Is that just dust? No, but Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's not like scratches or anything. I was just noticing like, hey, there's some funny looking line things here, but it's nothing. I don't know what it is. It's not like a defect or anything, I don't believe. Probably just paint application thing. Not even really an issue, just a thing. Just makes it more special. I always know which one is mine because it's got those on it. Because I was also wondering, because it says on the box 2 of 50, I was curious if the game itself would also have a sticker on it. It does not. So, I don't know if I'm bummed by that necessarily, but maybe a little. Like, there's plenty of room on the bottom. Just put another sticker that says the same thing. I'm sure it was easier to just put it on the box, but I don't know. Because then if anyone just sells their limited edition game without the box, I mean, I'm going to have to keep the box around now. Not that I wasn't going to, probably. Because again, this is the one I had planned to just keep in the box all the time and display and play the other one. But I don't know. It's shiny. Maybe I will leave this one out. It'll be interesting once I get the white one and I can put them side by side and we can really compare. I have to hold it in the light just right to see. I'm not the artwork. I'm looking at the screen. I think it's had some dust on it. At first I thought it was a little scratch, but it's not. Cool. Okay. I like the artwork around it. It's got Rainbow, bunch of sprites, and Lurky. Because he's an honorary sprite, we all know. All the stickers are great. This one is slightly... Okay, I'm a super perfectionist, and I'm really sorry about that. But I'm going to notice things like the sticker, I don't know if you can even tell, going outside the lines. It's got like this, indentation where the sticker goes, and it goes outside of that a tiny bit on that side. And on the other side, does the same thing, but on the other side, it's on this side that it goes outside the indentation. Because you can see like how there's a difference. There's an indentation there in the metal, or the plastic, sorry. It looks metal, it's not. But it's not like it's way off center or looks bad. It's just, if you look really close, you can see that the sticker isn't exactly where it should be. But you know what? Yeah, it's fine. It does say Hallmark licensing on it. BT dubs. Just on that one side, okay. Oh yeah, and the artwork is different on both sides. I like that. And it's got Rainbow Land on top. Like that a deal closer? Yeah. So let's see if this has any charge. It does! Just like the start screen. It's been a while since I've sung that song. That's great. For use. Ooh. Remix time. That's great. Okay, I'm loving the music. Oh my god, it just keeps going. There we go. Okay. That's awesome! Okay, for you guys who don't know what that tune is, that is the 2009 theme song for Rainbow Brite. They only ever used that on their 2009 website that went with the 2009 dolls and the 2009 webisodes. But it is a cute theme song. I think, yeah, I prefer that to the Feelin' theme song. If I were to pick, I'd go with the OG one from the 80s. But if you're gonna go with a newer one, yeah, you don't have that many to choose from, but I would go with the 2009 one over the 2014 one. And I like the kind of harmonized remix with the extra just video game sound going on there. Okay. I don't want you guys to have to make you guys like stare at me while I try to play this. I'm also gonna have to look and see what this toggle down here does. There's like a thing that actually may be for the sound. Maybe that turns the sound off. I don't want to do that. There's a headphone jack. That's cool. I can plug that in and record that music and make it like a ringtone. I may have to do that. Red is okay. So it's got this green light that's on here. Maybe red light means like the battery's dying. That's cool that it came with some charge to it. But yeah, it's got like is that mini USB? Yeah, a mini USB jack back here. And that's this cable. Oops, let's cover that. That's this cable that it came with. Just a USB to mini USB charging cable. Pretty standard for a lot of electronics. It's got an easy mode and a hard mode. And if you can see, Twink is walking around the screen there. And there's a little glowing, or like a flashing heart beside the selection that you make. So, okay. I'm going to try to play it real quick just because I'm not going to go very far. I just want to see what the beginning is like. Actually, let me show you the artwork on the front of this again real quick. Because I didn't even notice at the top. That just looks... I like the lines of that and the colors. It kind of gives it a nice retro look. The rainbow is just gorgeous. Oh, this is gonna look really good on a white one too. Yeah, you know, maybe I do like silver better than I would have liked gold with these colors, come to think of it. It sets it off nicely. So anyway, okay, so I've got a joystick. Left, right. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty easy to push around. BA. Select. Okay. I don't know what those do. It says in the instructions, but I was in too big of a hurry to read them. So, and what I'm going to try to do too, because I can't exactly hold it up for you to see and play at the same time. I'm not Mozart. I can't like play a song behind my head, which is the equivalent of what that would be doing. So what I'm going to try to do in another video is set up some kind of thing to record the screen while I play it so we can get some actual play time. See, yeah. There is another video though that someone else has published. I forget his name at the moment. I apologize. But I will put a link in the description to his video because he has put some gameplay in his unboxing video and has done a very good job. Because he's obviously done stuff like this before. I am not. I'm the first to admit I'm not big into video games anymore. Like when I was a kid, heck yeah. Mini arcades, original Nintendo, the old Coleco, Atari, yes. I was there for it. But I don't play video games anymore. I'm sorry. I don't have time. So, but I love them. I just don't take the time. So I'm just gonna real quick see how fast I die. It's probably going to be pretty fast. I mean, I'm going to put on... You know what? Oh, no. I was going to say I'll put on hard mode and then I really would die fast, but I don't want to. So, okay. It says ready. Oh, there's text. The dark forest sure is eerie, but Twink is nearby waiting to... Wait a minute. Let me start that over again. Dark forest sure is eerie, but Twink is nearby, waiting to help. Okay, I was skipping a line. Find Rainbow Brite's first sprite and partner in adventure. Look out for frogs, hawks, and centipedes along the way. Frogs, hawks. That checks out, actually, for, like, beginning of Rainbow Land. There were frogs that looked really scary. There were... I don't know that they were hawks, but there were birds that kept trying to like swoop down and snatch up sprites and take all their berries. And there was that big, weird centipede creature monster thing. So yeah, cool. My health, wow, I got a lot of health. No inventory, whatever that is. So what do I press? Oh, find the star sprinkle and friend on each level to unlock the boss. This is your health meter. Don't let it run out. I'm not gonna go for long because this video is already long. I apologize. But let's go. Okay. Once you find your first star sprinkle and twink, press B to attack. I'm just pressing A so far. That kind of gets you through the dialogue. And then I'm using the joystick to move around. That looks like a centipede, so I'm gonna avoid that. Oh, I see a star sprinkle! Ah, I got it! Is that when it said I could attack? No, it's when I find twink. Okay, no! I'm avoiding frogs. Oh, this is fun. This reminds me of like old school Zelda, you guys, which I loved. FYI. Ah! I almost walked straight into a centipede. Hey! Is that twink? I think. Oh, it's A. I thought it said B to attack. Okay, it's A to attack. Never mind, maybe I read that wrong. Come here, I want to shoot you. Oh, it just like stuns them. Okay. Oh, there's a heart. Yay. Ah. Ah. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, that's a hog. Okay. Yeah, it looks more like that giant black bird from the episode, and not an actual hog. Ah! Sorry. I'm gonna die already. No, not really. Where are you, Twink? I miss you! Ah! Ah! Whoa, that was like a fast centipede. The orange ones are not, but that green one seemed faster than normal. Ah! Actually, those orange ones just seemed faster than normal. Ah! I like the control though. The joystick works really. Well. Whoa, what's your problem? How do you... Oh, I died. I think that was a boss. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what that toggle does. It turns the sound off. As much as I want to listen to that again, I won't make you listen to it with me at the moment. But yeah, I think that boss was a hawk, and it was firing stuff at me and going back and forth really fast. So I gotta get better at aiming that thing I can fire, whatever it is. But that's cool. See, and that was on the easy mode, and I died pretty quick. And that was even getting through, you know, several screens, not levels, but like you go to each different screen, and if you've played original Zelda, you know what I mean. You like go up, and then it gives you a new view, and then you can go left, right, up, depending on the screen. Some you can only go out one way. So you just keep following it and going around, and it's not like there's a grand view so you can see the entire map. Maybe someone will put that together someday. I'm sure that's something people still do. They definitely did with the OG Nintendo games. Actually, Nintendo themselves did that, didn't they? My brother had like maybe not all, a lot of the Nintendo Power magazines from back then, and they had maps of like entire games, which was really helpful in some of them. But yeah, there's no map in this, so you're just blindly going around and trying to remember where you've already been, kind of, maybe. Also, it gives me a continue option, which is good. I was worried about that. I was like, if you died, you just have to start all over, that would suck. So that's good. But, I mean, not that there's a keyboard you would be able to punch this into. But, like, if I turn this off and back up, well, let me just try. I'm imagining the continue is going to go away. I could be wrong. Off. Turn it off. Back on. Oh, the continue is still there. It saves your continuation spot, even when you turn it off. That's awesome. I was worried about that, like, having to turn it off or it, like, losing power. Because this... Oh, right, the lights. That's probably the power thing. Yeah, I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'm excited that it's finally here, you guys. It feels longer than it's actually been. It really hasn't been that long since we ordered these, but it feels like an eternity because we were so excited, and I'm still so excited. Excuse me. But even more so now that it's in my hand and I can play it, because I'm going to be playing this like a lot. And I will try to figure out some kind of setup that I can record gameplay so you guys can see it as well. But yeah, if you got yours, I want to see them. Like, at least share some pictures on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook somewhere. Send me an email. I don't care. I just want to see them. Yeah. So all of us rainbow color kids, I really am rambling. All of us color kids can share the pictures of our awesome Rainbow Brite mini arcade games. Whether it's the shiny silver one or the white one. And you're probably only getting the white one right now if you ordered like the 2-pack of it and the Robotech one. The guy I was mentioning before that had done an unboxing video with some gameplay, he has the white one, but it's because he bought both. So I probably have forgotten like a few things to say, but for the moment, that's all I can think of. So I'm going to let you go. And I'm going to go play this some more because it's super fun and already a little bit addicting. And I want to see how far I can get. Oh, and real quick, I don't know if this is a widespread bug, but one fan posted a video, I think on Twitter, that they got into level 5. And there was this one point they got to where it looked like a bug to me where they just couldn't move. They would like press continue, respawn or whatever in the place they had left off, but they couldn't move. And it wasn't like she was stuck in the middle of some bushes or somewhere where it looks like she shouldn't be able to move. She was just in a path and should be able to go, but they were like trying to move and she just couldn't move, so she kept dying because things were like attacking her. Or maybe if you just don't move for a long time, you die. I don't know. And it's cute when she dies, she cries. Like tears, big tears go out both sides of her eyes and then she dies. Which is just adorable. But yeah, so if any of you out there, whatever, if any of you have gotten yours, and play it a bunch, get to level 5 and let me know if that happens to you or not. I'd like to know either way. It may just be that particular person, their machine has a bug in it, and hopefully it's not a widespread issue to everyone. Fingers crossed. We'll see. If it is, I'm hoping Coleco will have some kind of fix for us. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just gonna have some fun playing this and like reliving my old Coleco days of playing the Cabbage Patch game on my Coleco. Cause oh my gosh, that game was so fun, you guys. If you've never played the old Cabbage Patch game, it's probably online somewhere. I know there's sites that have made like ROMs where you can play vintage games like through your web browser. So if that one's available somewhere, go find it. If I find it, I'll link to it. But I'm going to be playing this right now, not that. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So yeah, I'm going to go. But this was fun. I hope you've enjoyed me kind of geeking out over a Rainbow Brite video game. The first Rainbow Brite arcade game, like it says on the box, by the way. Technically not the first video game, which they didn't say first video game, so they didn't say anything incorrect. There was a computer game for the Commodore 64, but I'm resistant to call it a game because it was just a coloring thing. It was just images like from a coloring book, and you just like picked a color and clicked, and it would like color that thing that color. It was a coloring game. It was not an adventure game like this by any means. So this is gonna be super fun. And I look forward to telling you more about it once I've played it some more, and hopefully can figure out how to share some of that gameplay with you. But until next time, whatevs. Have a rainbow day. Bye. I can't even remember how to do have a rainbow day. I'm not having a rainbow day, clearly. It's like, it's rainy and cloudy and gross outside. Yeah, clearly I need some sleep. Some extra sleep. Hold on, I want to listen to this music again. Let's turn. I just love the lyrics. I remember parts of it. Lyrics. That's really short lyrics. I should remember that. Oh, wait. Wait! Before it goes into the Cole remix, I've got the lyrics now. I'm ready. Wait! It starts so quick. I need a beat. Here we go. Will you lend a helping hand? Then take a trip to Rainbow Land. Catch the next rainbow into space and help make the universe a brighter place. You can brighten someone's day. Adventure's just a rainbow away. A new world awaits you, so hold on tight and join the adventure with Rainbow Brite. Let me see if I can sing it with the other one. Will you lend a helping hand? Then take a trip to Rainbow Land. Catch the next rainbow into space and help make the universe a brighter place. You can brighten someone's day. Adventure's just a rainbow away. A new world awaits you, so hold on tight and join the adventure with Rainbow Brite. I completely forgot that a new world awaits you, so hold on tight line. That's why I was like, what? Yeah. Awesome. I love this. This is worth it just for the music. Well done, music person. Whoever you are. You know who you are. I approve. Bye. But I'm gonna do that again, because that was like a double rainbow. I don't know what that was. How about a double rainbow day? Let me try. Here we go. Here. Have a rainbow day. I did it. I remembered. It hasn't been that long since I made a video. Oh my gosh.